Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Looking for a gap, it's Hayes. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls in the...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the O? The Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Trying to escape and get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Spangler. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. Oh, better look out. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Bridges. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Pulls it and fires to the left. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the ground with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones. They completely had him surrounded.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ferguson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Bridges. Works the middle of the field. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And how about that? That's two really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now. They get the big stop.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. When you break into the top 5, halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Pocket breaking down. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. The defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Caught in the backfield, it's Burden. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking for a crease, it's Hayes. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Bridges. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stone. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
As buys a little time.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Lost, the defense is wide open. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They're going to run it. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Spangler. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Red Raiders have it with a first and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Got his man on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Quick release on the RPO. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bridges. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Keeps looking downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To throw, it's Bridges. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just a...
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards. Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Bangler. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Ferguson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Fires to the tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to impose their will with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. He's got it on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Back to pass, it's Bridges. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the lone running back. Inside the 45. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping has commenced. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Burden. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Burden. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Bridges. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Lost to throw again. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll try the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Ferguson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Spangler. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, one that just kills an offense's momentum. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Easy. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the 1st. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. score things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Bridges. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Burton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Motion from the wideout. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the returner is stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Running to the left. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ferguson. Into the secondary on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Back to throw, it's Bridges. Working that left side. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. using his legs, it's Hayes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, he's got...
There he goes! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. A first down for the offense. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Bridges. Zings it complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hicks.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Rushes on him. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got him, and nobody's close. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee. And
looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Dropping back, it's Bridges. That's caught. It's Burden.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Toure. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Into the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Bridges. Bringing the heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a